He's a familiar face when it coms to Missouri politics. Prior to that, Joplin's police chief. But Lane Roberts told us it all really started years ago when he was in the military. He is the focus of tonight's Veterans Voices report. Here's Action 12's Gretchen Bolander.
First of all, the Air Force, when I joined, was less than 20 years old. He had been in the Army Air Corps prior to that.
The year was 1966, and military service was front and center in Lane Roberts' mind.
We still had the draft, and so all of us who were 18 and older had a decision to make. Do you get drafted or do you join? In my case, my dad was part of the Army Air Corps in World War II. He was a waist gun on a B-24. So there was never any doubt that my brother and I were going to be members of the Air Force.
After signing up, it didn't take long for him to head overseas.
I went directly from tech school to the Philippines, which is my permanent duty station. And then I would rotate with the C-130s to Saigon at Tonson Air Base.
Lane was part of a field maintenance squadron.
A lot of what I did, frankly, was patch bullet holes. A couple of times we went in country to have to recover one that had been shot up a little bit or been down, and able to bring them back. That was really about the only action I saw.
After a couple of years, he came back stateside.
Got to travel around a lot, got to go to Edwards Air Force Base, worked on all the flight testing stuff, got to touch everything in the Air Force inventory. It's a horrible place to be stationed, but great duty because it was so much fun and so interesting.
And that would also set the tone for Lane's path after military service.
Actually, when I went to Edwards Air Force Base, through no request of my own, they made me an Air Police augmentee, which is somewhat prophetic because it was like being a police reserve. And then shortly after I got discharged, I became a police officer, and that was pretty much dictated the rest of my life.
From serving in law enforcement in the Pacific Northwest to police chief in Joplin, also director of the Missouri Department of Public Safety, which led to his current job as state representative. It's all about duty and service, which traces back in part to his time in the Air Force.
There are some people who think it's kind of cliche. I've stopped worrying about what other people think. It's how I feel, it's how I've always felt, and I don't really want to lose that.
With Veterans Voices, I'm Gretchen Bolander.
Veterans Voices brought to you by Tamco Building Products.